Are you ready? Stand by. Fuck. Get finished. Unload, show clear. Are you ready? Stand by. If you are finished, unload, show clear. Clear. Side forward, hammer down, and holster. Stand by. If finished, unload, show clear. If clear, slide forward, hammer down, and holster.
Shooter ready. Stand by. All right. Finish. Clear. Icy clear. Hammer down. And holster. Range is clear. 783.
Are you ready? Stand by. If you're finished, unload and show clear. If clear, side forward, hammer down, and holster. Range is clear. Time 1135. Are you ready? Stand by. If finished, unload, show clear. If clear, slide forward, hammer down, and holster.
Shooter ready. Stand by.
Hey, what's up YouTube? My name is Sam. I'm a 27-year-old account manager from Northern Virginia. I just started my second year of USPSA. I just shot my first match on Saturday. It's now Sunday. After day one, I was sitting at 15th place. After day two, I got bumped down to 27th place out of about 150 shooters. So this year, I was trying to really marry speed and accuracy. This match, I was a little nervous going into, my first match of the year. So I was a little conservative on speed, but, I was very accurate. I had mostly alphas and then, only a few Charlies the entire match. The guys that beat me, they threw a few more Charlies, some deltas. Some guys had some penalties on no shoots, but for the most part, they were just faster. So that's something I can definitely ramp up this year. So just to share a little info about the gun I've been using most recently. Not because, it's winning me matches, not because I think that it's the best thing to use, just because it works for me very well. And it was put together from information I found on the internet. So this is a Glock 34 Gen 5 MOS that I actually won in a GSSF competition. It was pretty cool. The only things I've done to it, I've done a lot to it. So the first thing I did was add the Talon grips, which I think is an absolute must in competition, especially since I have sweaty palms when I get going. So that adds a lot of grip, so that the gun does not move in my hand when I establish a grip. I did that. I added a Timney Alpha competition trigger, which is very nice. It breaks at I don't know, 2.5 pounds. And then, there's nothing that wrong with the stock Glock trigger, but this last match we had to hit small A-zone head boxes at a pretty fair distance, so that just helps with the further more accurate shots. Moving along, I did add a magazine release from the Glock store, which is super helpful for releasing the mag. I don't have to change my grip on the gun to release it. Whereas, on the normal Glock one, you kind of do because it's kind of sitting deep in there. I also added the brass weight from C&H Precision just to give the gun a little bit more weight, even though I actually do really like how light it is. It's easier to swing around in competition. I did add a tungsten guide rod and a 15-pound recoil spring. I don't play around with spring weights really that much, but I put that in there because it was recommended online. And this thing does return right to where I want it to. If I have a good grip, I can kind of just send rounds and the dot will come right back to where it was. So I have really like that. On top, I have the Holosun 507 comp. Like I said, I've only been shooting for a couple of years in competition, but I can see that the big window is absolutely necessary. That thing is such a big help when you're trying to move between a lot of targets very quickly. There's that. It's just sitting on a Glock MOS plate. Nothing special. It's I know people don't like them, but it's worked for me so far. And then I removed the front sight just because it was a little distracting. I still got to remove the rear sight. There's that. I have the Glock tubes and the Tehran Tactical base plates, which I really like. And these work very well for me. And just talk about my my competition rig real quick. I set this up, the majority of it last year, and added to it this year. So last year I bought the double alpha mag pouches, which are very nice and they work very well. You just put them on the belt and adjust the cants to where your hand comes down to get them, so you can get them just how you like them. My hand comes right down to this, pull it right out. So I like those. I like the double alpha ratchet belt. I just like being able to adjust or make it as tight as possible, as I want it. I like that option rather than having to fold something over itself like the other belts. I bought the T1000 hanger at the end of last year, and the Big Dog steel holster is a new addition this year. I know I'm newer to the sport, and it's kind of some people might think it's a little silly to be buying the super cool expensive stuff, but I spend I can afford it, and I put a lot of time and effort into the sport, so I do want something that that works very well. I do like the BDS holster so far. It's pretty nice having the retention optional, just because I also shoot PCSL 2-gun, and that'll make it so when I'm running around with the rifle, my pistol doesn't fall out of the holster. That's always just nice to have it matches. So that the pistol goes in there. You can adjust the retention with this little knob, and then you just put that down to lock it. And then when you're ready to shoot the stage, unlock it. When you're ready to shoot the stage, just unlock it and you're good to go. So I do really like that. I don't think, other than adding a magnet to the belt, I don't think I'll be doing too much else. I really do like how this is set up. All right. And that was all just, recommendations on YouTube and online. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, going forward in the season, I will try to, be more confident on stages, trying to shoot faster, more to my ability, not trying to over-confirm my sights, that kind of stuff. And I think I can really, make a lot of improvements this year. So if you do like the videos, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions or anything like that, put them in the comments. If you have any suggestions for me, like tips on how to get better, like you can see my shooting. Like I know, like I look over the videos and I generally know, what mistakes I'm making. But if you guys see something I don't, feel free to put it in the comments. Thanks a lot. I hope hope you guys enjoy the videos, and take it easy. Side note, Glock gave me tendonitis. I practiced with this thing like twice a day during the winter, and I guess it was a combination of the grip angle and how hard I was gripping it at that weird Glock angle that's like this, and boom, tendonitis in the forearm. Not good. My solution was to train with my SIG, which grip angle is more upright. So when I was, when I would apply the pressure to it, I don't know, it just didn't irritate my forearm. But this did. Still like it. That is an issue though. To fix it, I decided just to be stronger than the tendonitis, and I've been doing farmer's walks at the gym with really heavy weights. That's my only solution. Be stronger than the tendonitis. That's my advice. See you later.